What up, my ex-fan? I'm back with some ecchi content that confused official websites and some fandoms on whether it was an anime or an anime, if you get what I'm saying. Now, the working question has a few names to go on, but the Japanese title is悶えてよアダムくん, while other names I've seen in localizations are Adam Sweet Agony, which is on the official website right here that I'm on, and Right Then Paying Adam, which has also been seen around, like, you know, as a title, but it's the same thing, so you get it. Both story and art are created by the mangaka Toyo. The promotional video was uploaded on the official Anime Festival website back in December by one of the cast members, and the rest is now history. Now, when I say history, I mean, they said that this was going to like be streamed on YouTube and Crunchyroll. There's no way in hell this is going to be streamed on YouTube and Crunchyroll. That would have been nuts. YouTube would have shut down or something. They would have went against their own guidelines in a way if they did that. But if you click on the little tab over here, the Cool Mic tab, I guess you can say, which it says anime now streaming on Cool Mic, you'll find that all of the episodes are released on there. Now, from what I've seen, it has a total of 8 episodes out right now that are about 7 minutes long. The story follows a guy named Itsuki, which I'll go down here a little bit, who became the lone Adam among 4 billion Eves. In a world where a pandemic has rendered all men impotent, high school student Itsuki is the exception who escaped it. In order to protect this secret, he transfers to a very special high school, which turns out to be composed of 90% girls. I don't even know how the hell this is even really like special for him, because if he's the only one that doesn't have ED, then that just makes it worse, because most of the people in this high school are women, 90%. So that's crazy. So I don't even know why he got transferred to this. There he encounters an upbeat and friendly senior, a sexually frustrated female teacher, a tomboyish school prince, and an heiress from a wealthy family. For Itsuki, who has his pick of any woman in the world, the question remains, which one will he choose? So, you know, the whole thing is that, and I'm gonna be honest with you, he bangs every single one of these women on the promotional poster. I'm just going to be flat out with you. He bangs every single one of them, and that's just the bottom line. Like, seriously, if he's not banging them, then it's just been a lost cause on this whole damn series. But he's the last hope from what I understand, and the women that find out take advantage of it. Speaking of, the first is the student council member, which I can pull up right here. It's already on something. Nope, that's not a council member, but this is Itsuki right here. This is what he looks like. Typical male protagonist of sorts. Doesn't really mean anything. He's got a better design than most hentai protagonists. You know, they have the whole hair covering their eyes, and they just do the D, which is just whatever. But the council member is Akari right here. Female student serving as the vice president of the student council at the academy. You know, she extends her kindness to the transfer student and all that stuff, but she takes like a change the moment she discovers he can get hard. Like, this is all cute and shit until she finds out, and then she like takes off those glasses and becomes a whole beast. I mean, pervert to the core. And like, she strikes a deal with him. It's just like, okay, if you're gonna be doing this stuff, you know, do it with me only, and I'll keep it a secret, and we can just satisfy each other. So it was just like, okay, win-win situation. I'm cool with that. Cute girl with glasses. Who doesn't like girls with glasses? That's episode 1. We done. Moving on. Episode 2. The teacher, Kaede. Miss Sheena herself is a school teacher known for her cool beauty. However, her true identity is that of a former party girl with unfulfilled desires. Now, they go in depth with like her whole party girl persona, because she like is so frustrated. I love this like smug attitude she has going on down here. She really like let it be known that like she is sex starved. She's a real slut, but also hot. So that is what it is. She got around, and then when she found out, you know, Itsuki can serve 6-inch subs, she was like, oh, I gotta take advantage of this. So, you know, she did her thing, took some baby batter to the face, and then was just like, all right, thanks for the throat service. Later, and you know, kept it confidential. Third episode is one of my favorites, which is Aki Kokonoe. I love this person for a lot of things. The tomboy thing is just, I guess it's just my thing, my fetish. Well, I don't know how else to explain it. But she's always surrounded by her female peers in high school, is regarded as the prince of the school grounds, and is a member of the track and field club. I mean, her encounter was in like the first episode too. But at the same time, like the real encounter happens in the locker room, which is episode 3. And she like talks her shit, and then Izzy just like, you gonna talk your shit? I got something for you. Let me whip out like the holy pen 15 on you real quick. And so she folds. She just folds, she crumbles, and she don't know what to do with it. She's like, men can get like that? I'm like, yeah, bitch, I can extend my power pole and smack you with it if it comes down to it. But then she just like, you know how typical hentais go. They get just engrossed in the air and everything else, and like they do the deed. But she don't get banged out. She doesn't get banged out in this episode. She just blows the flute of summoning dragons, and then that's the end of it.
What do you mean by that?
And then she does good in her track and field event. And I'm like, I'm cool with that. So then we move on to the fourth one, which is very famous. Yue Kurumazawa, she is the heir to, you know, family fortune and everything. Her grandfather told her that if you're gonna take over the business, you gotta find a fiance to marry that's not, you know, ED or whatever. She just comes across Itsuki, and again, he blunders, typical hentai stuff, pulling down skirts and all that shit. And, you know, they bang. So after they done banging, she's like, all right, we gotta get married now. He's like, what are you talking about? And she probably has like the best hip to bust ratio out of everyone that's in this. See, like Akari's is fine. She just has bigger boobs. The teacher is okay. She's slim waist, big boobs. Tomboy Kokonoi right here. She just seems pretty average, but she's very well toned once the clothes get off. And then Yue is just like all around thick. This is what thick would be. I don't know. She's like boom, boom. Like boobs, hips, blah, blah, blah. It's like ba-boom. I don't even know why the hell he's even in here. He was in like, he's like a cameo, I guess. This man got no lineup. He got nothing. He's just a bum. He's Mr. ED. Like, why is he even in this? But like, just from all those episodes right there that I've seen anyway, like, it's just a typical ecchi with the usual blunders. You know, things get right to the point every time, and that's what I appreciate about this series, because in 7 minutes, 3 out of those 7 minutes, we get action. Most likely we get action like 3 or 4 minutes in that. Unlike most hentais, I guess you can say, this shit takes a whole like 10, 15 minutes and it's almost over, and I'm like, yo, like, I'm all lubed up and you acting like this? Like, let's be real here. Now I wanted to tell you about like the famous part about this and go back to Yue. Yue is voiced by Shibuya Kaiho. If you don't know who Shibuya Kaiho is, she got some great videos out there, by the way. She's a former AV idol, and she sings the, you know, the opening to this series. I mean, she's at the end of it. I mean, which is the opening, but you know, she's pretty hot still, so it don't matter what people say. Other than that, check it out if you haven't already. Smash the like button on the video if you enjoyed it. Leave feedback in the comments as always, it's appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow on socials for more stuff from me. And until next time, keep grinding my X fam and stay wavy. I'm out of here.